はいどうも皆さんこんにちはこんばんは KD ゲームズのクリボです。ということで NBA2K マキリアやっていきたいと思います。さあ本日はオールスターゲームということでメンツなんなりは試合で見ていきましょう。さあなんか前回はなんか知らんけどテイクオーバーが逆についてたんですが今回はどうなるんでしょう。そもそもトラッシュトークで勝ったチームがいないとかそういう発動してるテイクオーバーなんか赤が初めてなような気がするけど気のせいだろうか。気のせいだな。
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got MP, Doncic out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Miller, and it's Jokic in at the center position.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here's Barnes, and it's MP with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jokic with a screen on Banchero. Piece of and stolen by Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars pull it in. MP with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The three from MP. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
MP, good.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. The three from MP, and the West hit again from deep.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Now here's Cunningham. Banchero is screen on Edwards. Cunningham, wide open shot is on the money.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Here's MP. And it's Jokic in the corner. Three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
MP looking around. Doncic kicks to Edwards. To the middle. 6 to shoot. The three from MP. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East. Trailing by 2. And it's Banchero missing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Mike Brown for a little bit, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. We'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, Banchero. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Giannis passes to Banchero. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jokic kicks to Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. The three from MP.
Nice.
Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
点取ってくよ。
Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
アシストが0。
The East trail by 5. Now Halliburton. Still scoreless. Here's Barnes. Jokic with the steal. Here's MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Miller dishes to MP. Jokic with a screen on Banchero. MP finds Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Banchero. From past the arc. It's rebounded by the West. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
もう一回行こうぞ、ヨキッチ。
Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
The East trail by 9, and Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
今年も MVP はもらうわよ。待って、飛ばせないんだけど。なんで？さあ、一旦マイキャリアを終えてみたよ。セーブして。あ、やばい、これまたダメだ。待って、マジでスマホんだけど。はあ、終わってる。
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes.
さあ、もうゲームごと1回落としてみた。
On the floor for the West All-Stars. Edwards is out there with MP. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now, here's MP. 12 points for him.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Barnes. He has 5. Pass to Brunson. Banchero, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson the pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. MP sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now, Antetokounmpo puts up a deep three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's MP making things happen for the West All-Stars. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 three-pointers in the period. We come back.
あ、飛ばせる。飛ばせそう。大丈夫そう。
Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar.
Wemby!
1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
It was.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
We've got Antetokounmpo, Jalen Brunson out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard.
He's getting that high, but
Perfect use of the pick and roll. MP allowing the play to develop naturally.
うちに来んか、ベンビー。
The East trailed by 13. Brunson outside.
スパーズをやめて、うちに来ないか。
A screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. It's rebounded by the West.
エンビートと
And
トレード
not
だっ
allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
He was all alone on that one.
Oh, the DNA of Jaylen Brown. This guy competes there, responding with a 3 of his own.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Edwards dishes to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. And it's Wembanyama.
シュート行こうと思ったけど、うまく切り返せたわ。
That's all-star play at its best.
The East trail
無理
by
やなと思っ
15.
て。無理やなと思って三角に二度押ししたらいけた。
Brunson a screen on Booker. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. So it's the West now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. MP against Giannis. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Misses the wing chair.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Outside,
あ、打
Antetokounmpo.
ってきた。
And another miss by the East.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 17 now.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
あ、飛
And
ば
I've
せるね。
got
オ
a
ッケーオッケー
feeling,
オッケ
Greg,
ー。
he's just
な
getting
んだったん
warmed
だ、あ
up.
の
I
バグ。
think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Adebayo. Cunningham comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Halliburton subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Miller comes in for Devin Booker. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up for Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to
第
put
2クォータ
together
ート
these
リプルダブル
highlight
ある
reel
ぞこれ
sequences.
大いに 大いにあり得る。
Halliburton passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Halliburton on the wing. Barnes.
ああ、よくパス出したな今。
Cunningham looking it over, looking to end the run. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Doncic kicks to MP. Fires the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Here's Cunningham. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Cunningham's got his second basket.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
MP with it. 17 points in the game. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Barnes passes to Cunningham.
さすがヤニス。
Floats it up for Giannis.
はは今のなんや
The West leading by 16. And here's MP for 3. That's that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by
Onde
stopping
miró.
the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Halliburton kicks to Cunningham. Barnes screen on Edwards. For the key.
Well, MP read the shot attempt like a book, anticipated it, and then able to knock it away.
The East trail by 19. Pass to Giannis. Back to Cunningham. Barnes outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Barnes.
うまい。
Cunningham for 3. Trains the
そこでパ
3-pointer.
スの選択肢が出てくるのう
Cunningham's
まい
got
な。
5 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry.
俺のアシストの勝ちとなってくれ。
They're trying to catch
次の
fire.
ポゼションとりあえずリバウンド取らないとダメだな多分。
Oh, and just a soft
第2クォータートリ
touch
プルダブル
on
が
both
達成で
ends
き
of
ない。
that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
マジよく外
Cunningham
にいてくれ。
passes to
お願い
Halliburton. Down kicks to
あ
Barnes.
れ、よしよしよし。
That's
あー
off
し
the mark.
よきっちよきっちよきっち来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い。
One more column in their
俺の記
favor,
録の糧
and
と
it's
なってくれ。
all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and
Ah,
that's one of the
最悪
many areas that they've had the advantage.
いや
And as a
ダンクい
result,
けたな多分
they've got a
そ
big
もそも。
lead.
And the foul called on MP.
いやそれを考えてもアシストを狙うべきだったなって違うパスコースを考えるべきだったな今のは。
And West also making a
でもまだ
switch.
攻撃権はまだ
Alexander's checked
あり
in.
そう。
Now here's Halliburton. Scoreless thus far. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
あ、ブロックの数が出てこなかった。
That's a 2 from Barnes. And the rejection by MP.
こうやってブロックを稼ぐのか。なるほど。
15 seconds left in the first half of the game.
いやいい。
He's
オッケー
having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Not a single point in this quarter for him.
誰かわからんけどお前多分スリーポイントのあいつだろう。
Right now, he's got to score.
Halliburton with the steal. And so it's the West All-Stars with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field.
また未遂で終わったんだけど、ムカつくブロック4。
Right back after this break.
クワドルプルダブルはまあきついだろうな。この後のプレータイム次第っていうところでもある。
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Brandon Miller, MP out there with Jokic. Then there's Edwards. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
はい、ダメだよ
I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
いつでもブロックしに行きますよ
Shot clock at 6. Barnes passes to Antetokounmpo. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown.
Banchero will score in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper in rhythm there.
Miller outside. Back to MP. Doncic outside. MP sets the screen for Doncic. Over Halliburton. Again, the West All-Star.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
何やってんだ
It's stolen by Banchero.
俺は何も呼んでねえぞ
From the arc.
呼びたい時
The
に呼
West
ぶ
grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's stolen by
今のは俺が呼ん
Kuribo.
だでもモーションにすら入らなかった
And there's the call on Giannis
チャージングナイ
Antetokounmpo.
ス
That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
MP kicks to Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. In the corner, it's MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Banchero a screen on Edwards. Cunningham passes to Barnes. Over MP.
Okay.
And another miss by the East.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Doncic finds MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
あーきついか
Jokic, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Barnes with it. Now defended by MP.
よしよしよしよし
And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out
よしよしよしよしこれで6個目
of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
第4クォーター次第みたいなとこある
Barnes outside. Banchero a screen on
嘘マジ
Shooting
か
foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Barnes outside. Bounce pass from Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes kicks to Cunningham. And another miss by the East.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on continue missing.
Determination from MP right there. Going right through that foul and still able to convert.
The East making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. And West also making a switch. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Miller. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Barnes outside. Over Edwards. And another miss by the East.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. That one's not going to go. Good defense by MP. Over in the corner, Doncic. MP passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Banchero. And the rejection by MP. Pass break, here comes the West. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's MP. 32 points in the game. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And some changes here for the East. Adebayo is checked in for Banchero. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Barnes. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jokic. Devin Booker comes in for Edwards. And it's Ja Morant in for Luka Doncic.
Ja Morant.
Tipped away. Mitchell in the corner. Giannis outside.
打つのかスリー。そ
Good.
して入るんか。
Mitchell picking up the assist. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know, even when he makes them, the defense doesn't mind seeing Giannis shooting threes.
ブッカーのアリウープはな。
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close
ウェンビーお前しかいね。
Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton.
はい。
Wembanyama throws it down.
Boy, nice ball movement from MP, not just sitting on the rock right there.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Halliburton up top, guarded by Morant. Halliburton no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one's good. MP.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Now the West with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP. Offline with his three. Giannis passes to Halliburton. Brown deciding where to go with it.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
MP getting it done for the West. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
ほぼダブルスコア。
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like
ど
the
っちのブロ
NBA
ック？いや、
All-Star
ウェン
Game
ビ
is.
ーだな。
Mitchell is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Barnes. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And the rejection by MP.
自分で取った。
Morant's outside. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And it's Morant missing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right
ま
now
た
they
ベン
need
ビ
a
ー
basket.
か。ちなみに俺今8個で合ってる ?8 個だね。あるな。いや、まだあるぞ。いや、テイクオーバー入ってるから変わることがないのか。そういえば。
Here's Mitchell. Nice form on the 20-footer. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. MP against Barnes. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander.
なんで入れてくれないんですか
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Barnes.
あー、
Time
いいトライ。
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those
Yeah,
dinners
I
are
know a lot.
memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think is the
よろしくないね。
camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Back to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Mitchell. MP grabs the miss.
That is
リバウンド。
fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 40 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
On the wing, Barnes. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing. It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brown dishes to Cunningham. To the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Booker kicks to MP.
さすがにきつかっ
Off the
た。
mark there with the 3-point shot. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Barnes against MP. Double team on Adebayo. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by the East.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and
いや、
have
ミス
taken
か
control on the
めんどく
glass.
せえや
And the
つだ
East with
な。
some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Barnes. Paolo Banchero comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. Pass to Cunningham. Giannis outside.
あ、ミスった
14 feet away. And that one comes up a
ブ
bit
ロック
short.
しようという
That's
思い
one
が
he
強すぎて
knows he should have drained.
Now MP. And Booker kicks to MP. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Giannis passes to Halliburton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Barnes, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the East. Banchero, a screen on Morant. 4 on the clock. Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions.
絶妙に話してると思うんだけどな。入るな。
Now the West with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. MP against Barnes. Shoots a fader. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well, that's a look of complete concentration on MP's face, scoring in the mid-range right there.
Barnes outside. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Barnes. Here's MP. Morant with a wide-open look.
Nice.
Again, the West All-Stars.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his abilities.
Barnes outside. There's the lob at Kumbo. And stolen by Wembanyama. MP inside. Covered by Cunningham. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Barnes for three. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Here's West now. Here's MP. Booker finds MP. A three-pointer off the mark.
もういい。3はもういい。とりあえずディフェンスの回数を増やせ。
56 seconds left in the game. Halliburton passes to Cunningham. Outside for Halliburton.
狙っていけそうなとこは行け。
As fast as lightning,
あとブロッ
Halliburton
ク
gets
2
it and
つ。
shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
MP, no good. Barnes outside. The kick out to Cunningham.
段階そこは。
Corners off the mark. And the West All-Stars have possession. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP.
And I'm loving the
20秒で2ブロック。まあワンチャンないこともないけど多分打ってこないだろうな。
to breathe.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Pass to Barnes. Fires for three. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
5年か。NBA 優勝が4回だから。あれチェット出てたあれ記憶にない俺がずっと出てたからかこれしゃということでまたレギュラーシーズンに戻っていくわよー。じゃあな。みんな、またいつか会おう。 またいつかを。ウォリアーズとのトラッシュトーク。
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
まあ点は取れるでしょう。ということで、残り2試合、3試合か、キーゲームは。まあ、今年も優勝するとは思うんで、多分これで30連勝ぐらいしたんじゃないかな、確か。オールスターのゲームの時28連勝って書いてあったけど、31連勝か。まあここからプレーオフまで、まあ、負けなければ2敗とかで終わるんか、そのまま行ってくれたら面白いなって感じでございます。まあまあまあまあ続くとは思ってないが、いつの間にかイディがクリッパーズにいるな。てかまだデイビスがレイカーズでやってるのがまだおもろいなこれ。あ、でも怪我してるわ。はい、ということで本日公演で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。